Let's start out with the first question here. Having run your investor advisory practice for several years now, what gets investors to allocate into a real estate investment on a very basic level?
Great question. And, a lot of times our new clients are coming in and their background and experience is in the public market. So it's not unusual. A lot of doctors, the investment advice that they get is about putting that money in the stock market. And so when they hear about what we're doing, sometimes there's a big leap of faith that has to happen there. So, I think the answer to your question is really two things. It's trust and it's education. Trust is going to be where, they have to trust me and the advice that our team is making. And I think that's supported by, trust in the team and meeting with our sponsors and finding out about their track records, and also the social proof that comes from the live events and meeting other doctors that are in the same position as they are and have made investments with the same sponsors and the same types of investments. So, that really builds on the trust side. And then on the education side, we have a saying that an educated investor is a safe investor. And so, I always, recommend that people do not invest in things that they don't understand. And so a lot of times if somebody's not coming from a real, if you've got a neurologist or an endodontist and, we're looking at private lending or investing in self-storage, and that's not something that they've done, a lot of times there's a lot of education that needs to take place there. So we really work towards making sure that they feel educated and that there's never in a hurry there's never any pressure to pull the trigger on something that they don't feel educated on before they're ready to make that investment.
Right, makes sense. This content was created by commercialrealestate.com. Access our community, investment databases, training, and live events by visiting www.commercialrealestate.com.